It's Wednesday! Hi everybody, it is me again. Happy midweek. It is now Wednesday. We are halfway through the week. Don't worry, the weekend is coming very soon, okay? But in the meantime, I'm here to entertain you all with another Qoo10 live. My name is LeEn, and as usual, I will be bringing the best to you. If you're interested in today's products, we have them all pinned on the Qoo10 app as usual. And if you're watching from YouTube or Facebook, right? If you want to get anything, no problem, because we have everything all linked very neatly in the description box below for you already. Just click in and you'll be able to get whatever you need. We are also live on our Instagram and TikTok as well, but as we always say, you will not be able to buy anything from those platforms. Okay, that's why we highly recommend that you download our lovely Qoo10 app, which is for free. Okay, just search in your respective Play Store or Apple Store, just search Qoo10 and then it should be the #1 search result. So download it and then you'll be in a world of like awesome discounts every other day, okay? And of course, other than the items we also have highlighted popular daily deals in the item drawer as well. So those extra stuff might not be related to the items that we are featuring today, but we do believe that they are great deals and you should definitely check them out and add them to your cart as well if you are interested, okay? So today, our seller, Oppo, they are back with us once again with awesome phones. But in the meantime, we would like to have some people stream in before we start the actual live. Then we are going to be playing again. Not really playing again, just sharing some fun facts, okay? So yes, let the fun facts begin. So, oh wow, the average person unlocks their smartphone at least 110 times a day. That's really insane. This person has to be like a business person, because I don't think I will hit 110. Maybe 50. But then again, it also depends on your nature of your work. Okay, if you're like a person who, if your work does not allow you to look at your phone often, right, then definitely less than like 50 lah. But 110 is like, I don't know, you stockbroker or something, everything. Had to check your phone and see whether the stock's rising or not. But or maybe even more than that if you are really like someone who depends very heavily on the phone, okay? So wow, 110 times a day. Maybe one day we should like just do a count, like just for fun, to see like how many times you open your phone, including fingerprint. I guess, yeah, as long as you look at your phone, like you unlock, check your messages, then that counts as one already. Yeah, okay. So interesting. Okay, next fact. There are more phones than there are people. What? Okay, I'm not surprised. I won't be surprised. I think like an average person, right, in their lifetime, right, will own at least did I say 15 phones? 15 maybe? Like if you think about it, like from I was primary school until now, I own at least like 10 different phones already. Change at least 10 times, okay? But I'm not young, that's why like I don't know. So if you think about it, one person maybe average like 20 phones, right? Then that makes sense. That makes sense, I guess. But then again, there are also people in other countries who cannot afford a phone as well. So if you think about it, it's quite scary, I would say. Okay. Hi, Reno 7Z can put SD card. That one we check later. Later when I talk about the phone, then I'll let you know. Okay, right now, because we are featuring 3 phones today, I might get a little confused. I want to be very sure before I tell you that later. Okay, so please continue watching. Thank you very much. Next fact, please. Yeah. So, mobile phones are 18 times more contaminated by bacteria than thorns. This one I know. This one I know for sure, okay? Let me tell you, right? I would rather lick a toilet seat than lick a keyboard or my own phone. That's how disgusting it is, okay? I want you to think about it. If you go out, right, and then you touch everything, whether is it like public transport, you hold the handle, you open how many doors, you touch your keyboard, so many germs, and then after that, those same hands, right, you touch the phone as well. Do you know how gross that is? That is really very gross, okay? Your hands are more gross than your butt because your butt, at least your pants cover, your skirt cover, right? Right? It's kind of like gloves. Your skin contact when touch the toilet bowl is not so bad compared to your hands. So it's really very, very gross. Are you giving extra voucher today? Today, Oppo does not have any coupons, but if you try, you might be able to apply the normal Qoo10 coupons on certain phones, okay? Don't take my word for it. I would suggest that you just try, okay? But as of now, officially, we do not have any coupons from Oppo. Although the prices today have dropped quite significantly, okay? So thank you so much for your question. So yes, back to phones. Phones are disgusting. So ever since COVID started, right, I formed the habit of wiping my phone every day when I get home. So I hope you guys will do that as well, because right now COVID cases are on the rise. Try to at least wipe your phone 2 times a day, okay? Thoroughly, not just the screen. You got buttons, you're behind the phone, everything. Please wipe very thoroughly, okay? Because your phones are really quite gross. Next fact. Mobile phone Tori is the official sport in Finland. Wow. I hope that they are not expensive phones. Maybe it's like very old phones, okay? Maybe it's like the bar phone, the candy bar phone from very last time, very long time ago. No matter how much you toss them, right, it will never spoil on that kind. So I don't think you guys want to throw the phones that we have today. No, okay? But that is a very interesting phone. Does it have to be like your own phone, or is it like a official phone that they give you, the sponsor of the day, then they throw? That is so terrible. Oh my god. Okay, I would love to find out more about that, but cool fact. Next one. The modern smartphones are more powerful than equipment used in the Apollo 11 moon landing. Wow. Actually, I'm not surprised at all, because phones are like really very advanced compared to last time when they did the moon landing at that time, which was very long time ago, okay? By now, technology has advanced so much, and I feel like a lot of companies, they focus a lot on phones, and like maybe more so, dare I say more so than computers, because people definitely use their phones more than computers, okay? Crazy. And we already know that we are living in a digital age, right? Computers are used very widely already, of course, but phones even more so. That is why they want to concentrate on like upping the technology, the fastest and the cheapest and the bestest for like phones especially. So we have come a very long way as compared to, I don't know, when was the first time I had a phone? Maybe when I was like 14. Like ever since like 20 years ago, things have changed a lot since then. Phones have come a long way. I remember last time, right, when your phone, right, you could take, I don't know what, 1 megapixel of like of like pictures, and everybody was like, wow, amazing already. But yeah, really very cool. Okay, next one. Scientists have developed a way to charge mobile phones using urine. How does that even work? Like, is there like a charging port in the toilet where if you use the toilet, then your phone will charge? then like that will be quite convenient. Then you don't need. Then you can save electricity. I mean, always looking for innovative ways to make our lives easier lah. Okay, if we can use our waste to become drinking water, well, I mean charging phones, why not? Okay, yay for new water. Okay, next one. 47% of millennials say that they use their smartphone to avoid people around them. That is very true. That is very true. Okay, one tactic, right? If you want to avoid those insurance agents, or just look busy on your phone, right? Look busy on your phone, or you fake a call. Fake a call. Put your piece, no use on this. Sometimes they don't care one, okay? You really, okay. I teach you my this tactic. Okay, if let's say you don't have your phone with you, right? Okay, sorry. You have your phone with you, you pretend to have an argument on your phone, just seem very angry. It can be anything. No, you never flush the toilet again. That's why I cannot charge my phone. Then you just yell on the phone as you walk past the insurance agents, right? And then they will never tell you one. Okay. Another tactic is I use, right, is I will pretend to fight with my boyfriend. So me and him will be walking, right? Then we see a whole row of insurance agents like lined up waiting to attack us, like waiting to like talk to us. I turn to him and then I start a fight for no reason. Then we fight until we walk past the insurance agent. But you know what's the best part? My boyfriend don't know that I was fighting with him. He did not know that I purposely started a fight. He just think that I'm just being crazy as usual. So after that I'm like, do you know I just pretended to start a fight with you? Then he was like, really? I thought you like normal. And that's how the real fight started. But yeah, okay, I teach you this one. LeEn姐姐 teach you this tactic. Pretend to start a fight over the phone or with your whoever you are with, and then the insurance agents will be very scared of you. They will just totally avoid you. Okay, next one. Yeah, next fact. In the UK, 100,000 phones are dropped down the toilet. Wow. What? So if you're like a toilet dungeon crawler, right, you might find very interesting phones and you might I don't know, sell them for money. You know, on TikTok I saw this guy, right? He will scuba dive every day to the seabed, right, and pick up like expensive items, whether is it phones or like LV wallet, that kind of thing. He will really like dig up and then show people what he dig up from like the seabed. So yes, you know, try not to be careless, okay, when you are out you're out in the toilet and everything. Don't. I think this applies for men. They always put like the phone in the back pocket, right? Then when you take off their pants, then bloop, free phone for the toilet, okay? And it's very, very gross. I have fished out a phone from the toilet before, like with my bare hands. So I mean, the phone is really that important, and it only happened once in my life. I'll never do that again. After that, I'm very, very careful with my phone already, but it has happened to me before, okay? I would not lose my phone to the toilet, okay? So just be careful next time you guys go to the toilet. Okay, next. In 2015, there are more deaths reported from taking selfies than from shark attacks. What do you mean by this? So like maybe they get distracted by their selfie, then they kinda hit, or they take photo in the mountains, then they fall down the mountain, that kind. Then wow, imagine picking up that phone and seeing this person like halfway through, like you know, wow. I mean, that is a very, very scary fact, to be honest. Shark attacks. Sharks like are made to be very scary thanks to the movies and everything, but actually you know, there are more animals that are prone to attacking men more so than sharks. Okay, quite crazy. But yeah, taking selfies, you also need to be careful. Taking selfies is also a very dangerous sport apparently. Let me read the DJ Fish long comment. Once an agent approached me at the mall and asked if I have a minute, I said okay. I sat down, I put 60 seconds on my phone and started the countdown. They didn't entertain me further and politely tell me, wow, that is such an alpha move. That is like, okay, your 30 seconds start now. Convince me now. Wow, that kind of thing. Wow. But like, I mean, sometimes when I will get approached by this kind of people, I really say no thank you and then quickly just walk away. Okay, don't. I've learned that you should not be so nice when it's this kind of thing, because the moment they see that you're a nice person, right, they immediately like jump on, and then they what's that phrase? You give that person an inch, right, and then they run a whole marathon with it. Yeah, it's like you need to learn to be very straightforward and very curt about this kind of thing. Just say no and keep walking, okay? But of course, after that, I feel very bad lah, because in the end, these people are still like trying to make a living, and they're just. Do you think they want to be there? If they have like other better options out there, I'm sure they wouldn't want to be there and having to like try to sell you stuff, okay? So yes, but first and foremost, you must think for yourself, okay? You don't want to waste your time in this kind of thing. Okay, next one. On last fact, okay. The fear of being without a mobile phone or losing signal is called nomophobia. And I really do understand. I really do understand. My greatest fear is not losing my wallet. My greatest fear is losing my phone. Out of everything that I own, right, if I lose my phone, I'll be the most stressed out, because you won't be able to contact anybody, you will not be able to update anybody. It's not about like not being able to check Facebook or that kind of thing. And no, it's about contacting people. It's like every day, because of work or because of obligations, right, you are constantly in contact with people. And then if you suddenly disappear like that, right, it's very stressful, I would say. So I hope nobody loses their phone. Okay, so especially when you go overseas and everything, right, please be very careful when it comes to your belongings, okay? There's a lot of articles online on how to protect yourself, so you should just Google those. So without further ado, enough handphone facts, okay? We can now talk about our seller, Oppo. They have been cultivating their capabilities for nearly 20 years, and in June 2016, right, Oppo became the largest smartphone manufacturer in China, selling its phones at more than 200,000 retail outlets, okay? Oppo is the top smartphone brand in China back in 2019 and ranked number 5 in the market share worldwide. Okay, so they are very well known for their affordable, high quality phones, and we are very happy to be able to introduce you guys 3 phones today, okay? And depending on your budget, you can definitely find something suited for you. So let's start with our very first phone, which is the A17, which is this. Okay, so the A17, it comes in this box. Original price, it was 231, but now they dropped it to 149. This is a super affordable phone, okay? And don't let the price fool you. You might think like, wow, so cheap must not be good lah. No, okay? Oppo, right, they really produce affordable, super affordable phones, but they are also super high in quality and top in performance as well, okay? So if you get this phone, right, it comes with 2 years Oppo official warranty, so no worries about that. This particular model comes in 2 colors, lake blue and midnight black, and obviously you can see for yourself that this is the lake blue version. So let me show you a close-up. So this is a premium leather feel design, okay? No leather, no synthetic leather is used, but it just feels like leather. It's just, when I touch it, right, it just really feels like leather lor. It's really cool, feels very professional, very sexy, okay? So you can see for yourself, it is a very unique geometric style that has tactile reassurance thanks to a freshly designed one-piece fork leather handset wrap, okay? So it's very kind to the skin and very resistant to dirt, and you can also like wipe off any dirt very easily. So let's talk about its capabilities. Let me just roughly turn it on. Oh, sorry, it's this button. Okay, I was fiddling with it, okay? So in terms of camera, right, it has a 50 MP AI camera, so it's a very ultra clear rear camera. I was taking some photos with it just now as well, so I took this outside the office window, and you can see how clear it is. It is so pretty looking, okay, with the colors and everything. So incredible image resolution, ensuring perfect detail, as you can see for yourself, okay, and then you can even like do close-ups and scenic vistas. Wow, you can like just see all the construction going on in the background. Okay, so it also comes with portrait mode. Portrait mode, you need to change to the front camera. Wow, that is not flattering. Now I know how Tori feels. So portrait mode features a perfect blur so that you can create professional grade pictures comparable in quality to like SLRs. And then we have a selfie HDR. So even if let's say you take photos with like backlight, right? Okay, the A17 camera will capture everything in clear detail even in the darker areas, and it will not overcompensate for lens facing light and shadow. So as you can see, I don't know. Okay, wait, let me just take a rough photo. So I took this selfie, right? You can see like the background, they blur very nicely for you already. Look at that! Look at that! Wow! Okay, the next person who holds this phone, right, will just have selfies of me. Okay, and not only that, right, they have AI portrait retouching. So which is really cool. So you can see here, I touch this little icon of the little girl's face. This icon here. Okay, so they have AI retouching. So it will adjust accordingly to like the ambient colors and skin tones. Whether is it just you in a photo or you have a group selfie, right? Everybody will turn out beautiful thanks to this AI retouching function. Yeah. So let's talk about the battery next, okay? So the battery, right, is really very powerful, okay? 5,000 mAh, long-lasting battery, okay? So it will give you day-long power even after you use like a lot of apps, you watch a lot of videos, you use the camera a lot, okay? You no need to check your battery percentage anymore because you can feel very reassured that this battery really lasts very long, okay? And then this one will also give you a very smooth experience, up to 4 GB of extended RAM. So you don't need to decide like which photos to keep, which photos to delete, because it comes with a lot of storage, okay? And they have their self-developed RAM expansion that converts available ROM to RAM to support highly demanding apps and reduces lag. So if you have like a high performing game and stuff, okay, they will change accordingly, then it will run a lot smoother. So it comes with 64 GB storage, but if you get a micro SD card, okay, you can get an extra 1 terabyte. But then this one is not provided by them, you have to buy your own SD card, okay? So in terms of display, right, let me just turn it back on. Never mind, it's okay. I'll just show like that. So here, as you can see for yourself, okay, very cool color-rich eye care display. It has 100% DCI P3 high color gamut and intelligent dimming combined to ensure smoother, truer colors and delicate definition that is easier on the eyes, okay? And Tori has demonstrated this before, but this has ultra volume mode, so it's very loud. I don't know whether I can, let me see. Do they have YouTube? Let me just roughly turn on a random. Yeah, I'm just opening a Qoo10 video now. Don't worry, give me a sec. I'm opening my own live now. Wait, no, I'm just very confused. Wait, where is it? Wow. I'm opening my own live now. wait, let me open like a random one. Oh my gosh, that was so distracting. Okay, let's open yesterday's 12:12. So you can hear everything like louder and clearer with the ultra volume mode. So you can double your external volume for whether is it videos, ringtones, alarm, and notifications. But you know, we would like you to be considerate of the people around you, okay? So if let's say you're like on the bus or MRT or anything, right, please do not play this out loud. Just because you can doesn't mean you should, okay? So yeah, it can get really loud. So let me just demonstrate. Your earphones, okay? So if you guys are into gaming, you guys want high quality audio, right? Wireless earphones are here to make your experience even better, okay? Tori has mentioned that. Shut up, LeEn. So Tori has mentioned before, right? This is really good for older folks who are hard of hearing as well. Okay, so that's why with the extra volume and everything, in case you're like in a very crowded place, right? You can still call your grandma, call your mother, call your father, and they'll still be able to pick it up. Okay, so other than that, there's also IPX4 water resistance. So they have gone through like rigorous waterproofing and splash tests to ensure that you will reach a very good standard so that there will be no fear of water damage. But I always emphasize water resistant does not mean waterproof. So do not drop this in the toilet bowl. Okay, or your bathtub or anything. If you get caught in the rain, then yes, you'll be okay. But other than that, please do not submerge this in water in any form. Okay, so this is just our very first phone. Okay, if you have a little bit more budget, we now have the Reno 7Z 5G. Okay, so retail price, this phone, right, unfortunately we do not have it with us, so we will be showing it this way. So retail price, it was 554, but now you can get it at almost half, okay, 280 and 10 cents. Also comes with 2 years of warranty. So for this particular phone, it comes in 2 colors, Cosmic Black and Rainbow Spectrum. I know which one I want. Okay, so that phone, right, it's quite light. It weighs around 173 grams. Its thickness differs very slightly from the 2 colored phones. For the Cosmic Black, it is 7.49 mm. For the Rainbow Spectrum, slightly thicker, 7.55 mm. Okay, so for that phone, right, it comes with a 6.4-inch AMOLED screen that is perfect for binge watching your favorite shows. It has low blue light eye protecting capabilities and the function adaptive sleep to ensure that your screen never switches off while you're watching your shows, because I hate that. And in terms of sound, right, whether is it for videos, gaming, or even just listening to music, it has Real HD Sound 3.0, which will automatically optimize your audio experience to whatever that you're doing, and the Smart Power Amplifier, which will deliver very good quality sound. So it uses the Qualcomm Snapdragon 695 5G SoC to deliver serious phone performance and app startup speed, as well as supporting 5G as well. And the great thing about Oppo phones is that, right, they always charge super fast. Okay, so this one is no exception. So it comes with the 33-watt Super VOOC, so you can charge 31% in just 15 minutes. Okay, and you can charge its full charge in about 63 minutes. Okay, about a little bit over an hour. So very convenient if let's say you wake up and then you forgot to charge your phone. I'm sure it happens to the best of us. Okay, you wake up with like 1%, you just leave it charging, go shower, brush your teeth, eat breakfast, come back, and then you're actually good to go already. Hopefully to last you all the way to the office, then you can like charge from there, right? Okay, so this battery, it is quite big, although not as big as the previous one. 4,500 mAh battery, and it can last 262 hours under off-screen mode. Okay, so if you're not a very busy person, you don't open your phone 110 times a day, it will last you quite long, right? So in terms of storage, it has, in terms of RAM, it is 8 GB up to 5 GB of extended RAM. Okay, so 128 GB ROM, but you can have up to 1 TB extra storage. Okay, so I would love to show you the phone, but unfortunately we do not have the phone to show you. But let me tell you about that very interesting feature that it has. Okay, it has this thing called air gesture. So you can actually control, like for example, it's not this phone, you can control your phone without touching the screen. Something along those lines, like if you need to swipe, then it will read your gesture and then it will do whatever you needs to do. So really very, very cool. Okay, and then other than that, we can talk about the camera, which is very, very important if you are a person who loves taking nice photos and creating memories. So they allow you to create magical moments with the bokeh flare portrait. Okay, so you can just like tap right, and then it will auto blur for you. So they have very powerful AI algorithms to run thousands of computations in a second to transform like your background lights into very cool blurry spheres that we are used to in bokeh. So it's like the drama of a DSLR, but you know, just in your phone, okay, while focusing on your beautiful faces. They also have selfie HDR. Okay, in the case where your background is like very, very bright, do not worry. They have an auto trigger algorithm that suppresses backlit backgrounds, as you can see, and protects the tone and detail of your face to balance your picture perfectly, even in portrait mode, so you can stay the star of the photo. Sorry, I just needed a burp. Okay. So they also have portrait retouching. So they are using an industry-leading AI algorithm that will blur out your imperfections while keeping your natural beauty, okay? So it will retouch the image differently for each unique face, okay? So if in a group selfie, right, you will not end up like everybody look the same, that kind of thing, okay? They will individually, very uniquely adjust according to the person. So it's not like one filter slap on everybody, okay? They have this thing called Color Me Beautiful, which is what they call an AI color portrait. So what it does is that, right, you can stand out in gorgeous full color against a dramatic black and white background. So maybe you scroll a bit down. I think I saw like a photo. No, is it above? Oh, this is the AI palette. Okay, never mind. So that particular feature, right, is really cool because in the photo, right, you are the only thing in color and everything else is like black and white. So it's just a very unique thing that you can do with your photos. And then after that, they have, is this one? Yeah, this one. So can you see how dramatic it looks? Really very cool, okay? So it looks like you're in a movie set or something. So they have this another thing called Style Steals, which is the AI palette one, which you mentioned just now. So for that one, right, it will allow you to copy any filter or lighting from any image and then apply it to your own picture. Okay, you can choose from the ones that are inside the phone. I think you can like grab photos from other places, okay? So let's say you see a photo online, then you see the color palette, very nice, very, I don't know, psycho pop or something, and then you want to have that for your photo as well, and then they use AI for you to be able to emulate the same palette. So really very cool. So for those people who want to up their Instagram game, right, I do believe this will be very useful. If you want to look like your favorite influencer, that kind of thing, then you just like copy a bit lah. So they have another function called the dual view video. So the dual view video allows you to record front and back camera at the same time. So by doing so, right, you can be like the actor and the director at the same time. So let's say you are filming a surprise party, you're surprising your friend, right? You surprise your friend, then you like you filming yourself and filming the back as well. So it is like a dual screen thing going on, okay, like kind of like the live right now, right? So you say, oh yeah, we're gonna surprise Tori right now. We're gonna come in, and then she come in through the door, then be like, surprise! Then you get the record like your own reaction and then the person's reaction as well. So that is a really cool function that I thought could change like content creation, okay? So they have a powerful camera system, of course, you know, considering all the things that you can do with it. You can change between the 64MP main cam, the depth cam for creative bokeh shots, and the macro cam for details as close as up to 4 cm, okay? So you can never miss anything with the super camera because algorithms will also reconstruct images at a sub-pixel level to create an ultra clear 108 megapixel image, okay? So you can get very clear, ultra clear 108 megapixel images. There's also AI scene enhancement for you to get that professional photo shoot look, okay? So boost your images with the AI scene enhancement, okay, like improving color, improving contrast, and there's no need for any further editing because you are beautiful people. So I really wish I could show you this physically, but the phone itself, right, has very cool aesthetic features. So it comes with this thing called the dual orbit lights, okay? So it's a result of many hours, hundreds of hours of engineering to place this ring structure, this complex structure under the camera lens ring cap. So this is not the phone, I just want to say, right? So let's say this is the camera, right? There's this ring around it that will light up one for that phone, okay? Not this phone, for that phone. So it will shine up to 50,000 hours. It will shine, give you, for every 2 hours of shining, it will take up only 1% of power consumption. So the lights, right, of that feature will match the color of the phone that you choose. So what it does is that it's really more than just aesthetics because it acts as a notification light. So if you plug your phone, if you charge it, right, it will also light up to indicate to you that it's still charging. So it's very, very pretty, like Gemini stars in the night sky, and then it will draw your attention if you got, let's say, important calls, important messages, while keeping the whole look very uniform, very sexy, very slim, okay? So really very cool for that second phone. But now we can move on to our last phone, and that one is the most biggest budget phone one, okay? Which we have, don't worry. Okay, let me just take a drink. You can go to Challenger to test your phone. Yes, please, go ahead and do that. Go there, test, right, then buy from Qoo10, okay? Where we get the best prices. That's what we always do. Okay, go to other places, test, then I'm like, oh, thank you, I'll think about it. Then I secretly buy from Qoo10. Okay, very important to do, hold the phone within your hands, test it out for yourself to see how it feels, because it is something that you will be using every day. So very important to hold it in your hand and try it for yourself before really committing, okay? So let's move on to our next phone, our last phone, which is one of the newest phone, the Oppo Find N3 Flip, okay? And retail price, it was 140, sorry, retail, original price 1,499, and the price remains the same, but you get gift with purchase, right? The protective case. I'm so sorry. Let me do that again. I a bit blind. Okay. The Oppo Find N3 Flip. Original price, it was 1,499. But now promo price, they did cut it down, okay? 1,449. And you can also get the gift with purchase. And there's also, I think you can use Qoo10 coupons on it, okay? So depending on what coupons you have, please do give it a try and apply to see whether is it applicable or not. Otherwise, the price is already discounted, okay? So for this phone, right, the Oppo Find N3 Flip has been very recently launched, okay? 28th of November, so really quite new. And flip phones are making a comeback because it's just so stylish and so much less bulky than the ones that we are used to, okay? So what we have here, right, is a new and improved version of the Oppo Find N2. So let's find out what's changed, but let me just open this up and show you what's in it, okay? So obviously when you open it up, you have the phone. If you don't have the phone, go back to the shop, okay? And then this is the phone. Let me set this aside. Okay, there's a layer underneath. Okay, then we have the phone case here. Okay, they give you a free casing because straight away you want to protect your new baby, then you can use it straight away, okay? You know, last time when I used to get my new phones, right, I will not use it until my phone case arrives. So it will sit in my house for a while until the phone case arrives. Then I will change the phone case, then I will be able to bring it out without stress of dropping it, okay? So with this, they straight away allow you to bring out your baby and they will match according to the phone that you have also, okay? So this one is the phone case and it comes with the SIM ejector as well. So this is something very important. Try not to lose it. And then we have the cable for your charging needs. This is USB-C, and then they have the charger brick thing, okay? So without this, you can technically still charge with other USB ports, but very important. This one works the best with it, okay? If you want your super fast charging. Okay, so let me put this aside for now. And then let's bring out the phone. It was so nice to play around with it just now, okay? So for this phone, right, this model, you can choose from 3 different colors. They have misty pink, cream gold, and sleek black. So what we have is the very cool misty pink. Oh my god, this is something that Tori totally likes. Every time she sees the color, she gets very excited, okay? So in terms of size and weight, right, the height when expanded is about 166.4 mm. When folded, is about 85.5 mm. In terms of width, it's 75.8 mm, folded exactly the same. Okay, in terms of thickness, right, if you were to open it up, it is 7.79 mm, and if you fold it, it's slightly double, 16.45 mm, and it is really very light, about 198 grams. Okay, so they changed a bunch of stuff. Okay, one being the hinge itself, and because of the way the hinge is made, right? Okay, when you open it up, there's practically no gaps at all, as you can see. So that's why Oppo was able to get it a IPX4 splash resistant rating. So once again, splash resistant does not mean it's waterproof. It just means that if you get rained on, right, no worries, okay? Do not bathe with this, okay? Do not recommended at all, okay? So let's talk more about the phone. Okay, so yes, this hinge, right, it is known as the Flexion hinge. So it will really give you like seamless folding. And I don't know, sometimes I forgot that this was foldable because the crease is really barely noticeable. And they offered you a trick, right, which I found online. If you really don't want to see the crease at all, right, you can just get a very light colored wallpaper, and most likely you'll just forget that it's even there. Look, it's really barely there. Only when the screen is off, right, you notice, yeah. But when the screen is on, right, I really barely notice that it is there. Okay, so it uses aircraft grade steel and an industry leading water drop design. They tested with 600,000 folds and it is still durable, okay? And I did some quick maths for you. If let's say you open 50 times a day, right, like I would, not 110, 50 times a day, it's already quite a lot, but it can last you 30 years 30 years if you open 50 times a day. Okay lah, if you want to open 110 times a day, right, 15 years on, you can last you 15 years on, crazy okay? And they added new features as well. They have this alert slider right here at the side, which is actually a physical switch, okay? So I really appreciate something like this because it makes it so much easier to switch from silent, vibrate, and ring mode even in your pocket. So if you just click the slide the alert slider, you can change from vibrate, ring to like silent immediately, okay? So in the scenario and I'm thinking it's a last minute, your boss want to bring you to a meeting, they're like, oh, okay, wait, let me switch to silent mode first. Then you look like Gundu like that, okay? So straight away you can just like, silent, and then you immediately put it in your pocket and you know that it will not disturb anybody already. So really cool. So the cover screen, let's talk about the cover screen. It is more or less the same as before. However, Oppo has improved it by a lot. The cover display of the Find N3 Flip now allows users to type as they would on the primary display. So simply said, right, it is a fully functional display in its own right. So if you are smart enough to notice, right, you will see that the aspect ratio of the cover screen is 17 to 9, okay, which is pretty much like your normal average smartphone. So it looks, it's very familiar to use, okay. And then now you can have so many apps on the cover screen, okay. So from your messaging apps to even TikTok. You can even access the control center from here by just swiping down, and then you can go to like your airplane mode or your torchlight. Let me show you the torchlight. The torchlight, when you click, right, it will give you a countdown 3, 2, 1 so that you won't get suddenly blinded. Which I thought was really cool. I got blinded anyway because I was wondering, how come got a countdown? Then, whoo! But yeah, something you can do something like that. And then you can even check out your notifications from here. You can customize the shortcuts to put here. And then you can even have quick access to selfie camera on all your messaging apps, okay? And it's crazy because if you are to enter your messaging apps right from this display, let me show you messages, okay? It will pop out a whole keyboard for you to type. So let's say, right, start new conversation. You can type the whole keyboard is for you. The whole keyboard is here for you. Then you can type. And then it's just like a very mini version of like your handphone right here. So it's really very cool, okay? Fully functional and so convenient, and you can do all this without opening up your phone fully, okay? So for the selfie mode, right, it can use the cover screen, right? And because of the perfect aspect ratio, right, how you take it is exactly how you get ready. So just now I was like busy taking selfies in the office. I look like I'm very free, but actually very busy lah. Okay, busy testing out the camera. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, so you can take selfies with that very easily. So what was I again? Oh yeah. So if you have noticed, there's a super cute panda in front. Okay, so previously, right, the N2 Flip, the mascots were in 2D, but now you can have 3D pets, and there's up to 8 to choose from, and the animations will differ depending on what time you tap on them, whether is it at night or in the daytime. Then the animals will be doing very different stuff. So the one that I picked was like the panda. Tori has previously showed you like the very cute tiger one, but they also have like more cartoony looking ones as well. Okay, let me show you. It's under settings, foldable features, cover screen style. Okay, then down here, then you can choose your very own different pet. So this is the one that Tori showed you last time. This is the panda, then got koala and other more cartoony pets. Okay, so really quite cool, and I think I convinced you that the cover screen is really quite a big game changer and puts it on quite a competitive level compared to other brands with similar cover screens. Okay, so let's talk a bit about the specs before we head to the most attractive part of the phone, which is the camera features. So let's talk about the specs. For RAM and ROM, we have 12 GB RAM and 256 GB storage. The RAM type that it uses is the LPDDR5X. The display, the size, right, for the main screen, it is 6.8 inches diagonally. Woo, diagonally. For the cover screen, it is 3.26 inches diagonally. So the screen ratio is 85.9% resolution. So for the main screen, right, it is Full HD 2520 by 1080 using the LTPO AMOLED. And for the cover screen, it is SD 720 by 382. So for the refresh rate, right, the main screen we have 120 Hz, and for the cover screen it is 60 Hz. So it's very smooth, okay, very seamless. So for the color wise, main screen we have 1.07 billion colors, and for the cover screen we have 16.7 million colors. So that's a lot of colors. In terms of pixel density, for the main screen there's 403 ppi, and for the cover screen it is 250 ppi. And in terms of brightness, right, if you're out in the sun, no problem. The main screen, it is typically 500 nits. The cover screen also can go to 500 nits, but if you're in ultra super bright sun, right, the main screen can go up to 1200 nits, and then the cover screen can go up to 800 nits. Okay, so like I said, in the sunlight, really no problem. And then in terms of brightness, sorry, let me skip that. For the main screen, right, it is very well protected. It uses short UTG for the main screen, and for the cover screen they use the Corning Gorilla Glass Victus. So let's talk about the chips. Okay, CPU MediaTek Dimensity 9200. The CPU speed cores, they have 8 cores. GPU, they are using the ARM Immortalis G715MC11 at 981 MHz. And for the battery, so far, this is the smallest one out of the 3, but it's still very powerful, very typical size of 4300 mAh. It also comes with the super fast charge, the 44 watt super VOOC. Okay, you can charge 58% in just half an hour. Okay, so really very fast. I'm very envious of this feature. Okay, there's also biometrics if you guys want to do fingerprint scanning. Okay, it also supports 2 nano SIM cards. You can connect very easily with its WLAN 2.4 GHz or also 5 GHz. It comes with Bluetooth, of course, for you to use your Bluetooth accessories, Bluetooth 5.3, and uses the Bluetooth low energy version as well. So in terms of charging, right, the port here, it is a USB Type-C and runs on Color OS 13.2. Okay. So enough about the specs. LeEn, you're too naggy. Let's go to the camera. The camera very important. I know, I understand, okay? I am a camera girly. So what we have here is the very famous Hasselblad camera, known for the astounding high quality photos that it can bring. And I would say you can definitely keep your expectations high because your expectations will be met by this phone, okay? Very cool. So let's focus on what we call the rear camera, or cameras. In this case, we have 3 right here. So we have the 50MP main camera. Okay, that one is for wide angles. They have the 48MP ultra wide camera for even wider angles, and the 32MP portrait camera, and that is also the telephoto lens. So in terms of photos and videos you can take, right, they have a lot of different kinds. There's like night mode, video mode, photo mode, portrait mode, pro mode, panorama, movie, slow-mo, long exposure, time lapse, sticker, AI, ID photo, text, scanner, expand, high res, and Google Lens. And because of the way the phone is, right, the flex form, it will allow you to have the freedom to do hands-free photography. And you can also have waist level framing without bending your back. So let me just show you. Okay, so this is the phone. You want to just put it on the table. You want to take some, you want to fit check, right? Just bend it in half like that, and then look at that. Okay, if you bend it in half, right, the camera screen, the screen immediately moves to the top half, and then you can just, sorry, that's my producer. Okay, so yeah, this is, I'm trying to, okay, so example like this, right? So you can just like take photo, hold out your hand, 1, 2, 3, 1. Ta-da! Then you can have photos like these already, which is really very cool. Okay, so no need for extra tripod, you just need your phone. So this is basically a self-made tripod, and then you can use this feature to take like long exposure photos as well as time lapses. You can also take videos like a classic video camera by just folding it. So let me demonstrate. So you want to take video, if you just fold it in half, okay, then you can take video like that. Hey, come smile for the camera, come, walk towards me, you know, that kind of thing. I feel like such a director already. This is so cool, okay? So you can take video like this as well. And then the best part about having a cover screen, right, is that you can preview your photo before taking it. So whether is it your friend helping you take a photo, right? I'm just straight up like flashing. Well, it's okay. Okay, but yeah, as you can see, if you're someone who's standing over there, right, you can immediately see what is going on and how your lousy Instagram boyfriend is like framing you. You adjust yourself instead of asking them to adjust themselves, okay? So you can just post accordingly to the cover photo that you can see. So it's really very cool, especially if you like have a giant group of people, okay? There's always unfortunate instances where somebody's half the face kind of cut off and everything, okay? If you have this phone, right, you will not have that problem because everybody can see themselves in the cover photo and adjust accordingly to make sure that they are in frame, okay? So really very cool. Can you use this phone for filmmaking? Yes, you can, Carol. You can do so much content creation with this because this is really made for that. Really very cool. So in terms of video, right, if you are an aspiring movie maker, the rear camera can go up to 4K 30 frames per second. You can also shoot 1080p at 60 frames per second or 30 frames per second. It can even go down to 720p at 60 frames per second or 30 frames per second. So really depending on what you need to film. If you just need to film something very basic, right, you can save space, just use like 720p. So for the front camera, it can film 4K also, okay? Tori was very astounded by this. But yeah, the front camera can also shoot 4K, can also shoot 1080, can also shoot 720p at 30 FPS, okay? So the default video, right, when you turn it on, right, it will be shooting at 1080p at 30 frames per second with a beauty filter enabled and stuff like that. So this phone, right, is small, but man, does it pack a punch, okay? So after trying the phones that we have today, I really strongly believe that the Qoo10's pick of the day would be this newest Oppo Find N3 Flip, and then you can get it for 1449, okay? So phones like these, right, are really the biggest investments in our lives because we use it every single day, and that is why you should make sure to get the best one, okay, from Oppo. And it also depends on your needs. I personally need good photos and videos because I plan to travel, I go out, I like taking photos of myself. So the Hasselblad camera, right, is definitely a really good choice. And with its flex form capabilities, creating content is just so easy. You can do it by yourself, okay? I super love the cover screen. I really feel that it is life-changing. And I guess if you're not used to flip phones, right, you might take some time to get used to it, but I do believe that easing into it, right, will be a very smooth journey because of how intuitive they make it. Highly recommended. Please get Oppo. Okay, if you guys got any concerns, any other questions regarding the phones that I featured today, please feel free to head to our Qoo10 live help. Okay, you can live chat with us within working hours. Okay. So it is midweek. We do not have a live tomorrow, but we will be back with you guys on Friday with another live with me. And also next week, we have Super Sale Live coming back, okay, on the 18th of December. So that one starts at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Okay, so that one starts at 10 a.m. as per usual. So do not come in at 12, come in at 10, where we have great discounts all lined up for you. Okay, I took a look at the script already. Really very cool stuff. A lot of nice yummy stuff if you're like a foodie. So everything we have today, you can purchase them on the Qoo10 app as usual. You can only get these at the super great prices on the Qoo10 app. Okay, so if you have not downloaded Qoo10 app, please do so. If not, why are you watching? Okay. We also have our social medias, our Instagram, our Facebook, our TikTok, our Telegram. We will have upcoming giveaways this holiday season. So please do follow us on all our respective social media platforms to be updated on the latest giveaway, and you'll get like first-hand news of whenever we have a new giveaway, okay? So in the meantime, I hope you guys stay safe. Tomorrow we will be on break and we will be back on Friday, okay? Stay safe guys, stay hydrated. Bye-bye. Oppo.